So we're still where we started right now. France are looking to go forward now. Now he's off and running. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Olise. Martin wins the duel this time. And he is dashing away. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Just too much on that. And he's heaved it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set...
And the shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that's clever. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Can he get on the end of this? Torres is onto this. That has ended up in no man's land. Nice sequence of passes, this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Fermin! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernando Torres. And the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well,
and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Le propriétaire du monospace bleu qui gêne la sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Good ball over the top. Oh, that was vital. Oyarzabal chasing after it, taken back almost at once. Can he get it through? Now it's Lopez. Now it's Raul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. Now it's Lopez. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Big chance! Goal! Spain! And that takes him up to 30. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... He's having a shot! Oh, terrible! In he goes again! No, just not quite. Now it's Torres. Oh, well played, well played. And he can thump it away. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Yamal. Oyarzabal. Martin, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in one-on-one. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose...
He's gone for the shots! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Nice sequence of passes this. That has not gone well. Passing nice and neat. Taken back almost at once. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the counter is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Pedri tries a shot! Loose ball now, and again! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Matheus Cunha. He's got away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pedri with the cross. That's an excellent interception. Neymar might just make this. Tanucci does really well there. He is strong. That has been cut short. Threads one in. That's a sharp pass.
Ghana have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tanucci is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Tries to play it through. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Tchouaméni. Berbatov! And he's straight offside.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Not the most accurate pass. Roll, charging forward, but goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! Goal! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Raul shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Ghana are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Eto'o. Matheus Cunha shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Raul. And it's been played through. Deftly away. That'll be a throw. And it's Berbatov. And Berbatov! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Pedri certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Pedri pinches it off him. Matheus Cunha. Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Bronckhorst.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Bronckhorst providing an outlet on that flank. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Zanetti. Zanetti proves just... There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Nice interception, well timed. And for the first half, that is that. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Ghana looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So we're off again. And the keeper's got it again. Zanetti. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi, lobbed in behind. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Makalele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And a chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tchouameni.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Pedri. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance, surely! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. Right back in the game.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well read, nice interception. Ghana looking to break at pace. Now it's Eto'o, and he plays one through. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Ghana, number 20.
Ghana choosing to make the first change.
Number 17.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now he's off and running.
Number 15, Mbappe. Number 16, Fermin.
And he was quick to react.
18, Neymar.
Messi.
Number 4, Donadoni.
Can he get it through? Martin spots it and intercepts. Lopez. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neymar. Ghana are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Makalele conjures time and space where few can. Lopez.
That was lovely, that.
And he's Fermin! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fermin is offering a wry smile there.
Ghana have their third corner. And this is Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the...
And a chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Eintracht Frankfurt are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's headed upfield. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a searching pass, and that pass just didn't quite work.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gullit. Oh, that's well spotted. Bergomi. Gullit is herring after that one. Gullit. Tele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tele. Oh, well played, well played. And he can clear it away. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Shevchenko has the space to scheme. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Panucci making good progress. And it's Xabi Alonso. Tele. Oh, that's superb. It's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Gullit, nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. Gullit threads one in. Now Ibrahimovic! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh no, what has happened here? Panucci. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Pele. Oh, good spread. He's picked it and Gullit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. That's going wide left. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Eto'o in with the challenge. Right, Shevchenko. And he's quick to return it. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pele. Gullit.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ghana have got it back and they'll have another go. Tries to pass it through. Nedved is in a really good position out wide. Ghana with the corner, there first. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto'o. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Lahm. No way through there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, it's come to nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gullit never out of the action for very long. Chance here to counter. Gullit. Now it's Shevchenko. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Ghana leading by one at the break.
To make sure to put
On the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Ghana have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he cuts out the supply. Where it came from. Great vision. Brilliantly cut out. Panucci.
This is the time you need that pace.
No luck with that dink over the top. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Nedved. Shevchenko. That's an excellent interception. Knocks it into space. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's put paid to the danger. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ghana are still that goal to the good. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Time and again they are repelled. Oh, good-looking ball.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
80,113.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. Pass somewhat off target. Eintracht Frankfurt do have a chance to counter here. That's good running with the ball. Tries to play it through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vieira goes sliding in. And it's Vieira. Probing pass. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Eintracht Frankfurt really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 21, Shevchenko. Number 9, Pele.
Pele going
Number
after that.
10, Nedved. Number 10,
Marcelo.
Gullit.
Marcelo
Number
charging
5,
forward down that flank.
Cannavaro. Coming on the field.
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Mbappe. Number 20,
Bale.
Number
So
23,
no flag here.
Dani Olmo. Number 13,
Ghana clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Takes a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Bale. And that's been won straight back. Dani Olmo has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bale! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to replay that stage.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. Dink through, good read, needed to be.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Bale. That has been slung wide. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. Seedorf.
2 added minutes has
And
been
here's
indicated.
Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Marcelo. And it's Schneider. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ghana are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Security staff for each block.
Well, after all of
Please
that, Jim,
report to the
what are you
staff room
thinking?
immediately.
Ghana definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And the pass is intercepted. Conte. And this is Hullet. Pedri.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Tanucci makes the interception. And that is a little undercooked. Chance here to counter. Tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Maldini.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Maldini. Now it's Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tanucci cuts it out. Has a look up and drives it forward. Taken back almost at once. Donatoni. Now it's Berbatov. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ghana clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Kansas really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course...
Bale, he's through on goal here.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
The referee's come over. It's a red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substitution for Ghana. Number
He'll fancy
19,
himself from here.
Conte.
And so we have the first
Coming on
set
to
piece of the
replace
game.
him is number 3, Martin Cáceres.
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
Ghana really could have done without this. Courtois clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Iniesta receives it in a good position here. Now who's going to be first to this? Ghana making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Koundé is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neymar is firing after that one. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Raul. That is a brilliant interception.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
He's through here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well timed, excellent interception. Maldini.
Yaya Toure.
And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Donatoni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé. Bale.
2 added minutes has been
Passing
indicated.
is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hullet. Foot in. And this is Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Spread it left. So a temporary halt to the action. Reflections on the first half?
Ghana are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford...
Berbatov! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo. It's Neymar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Iniesta. Koundé, Araujo, Iniesta. And this is Hullet. Now it's Pedri. Walker. Here's the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hullet. Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Raul. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Raul.
The attendance for this match
That's
was
been cut out, well played.
81,007.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ghana still have the cards to affect this game. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution for Ghana, number 32.
Final checks on the touchline.
Walker.
A change
Number
about to occur.
17, Raul.
Ibrahimovic.
Number 20,
He was under
Berbatov.
real pressure there.
Number 4,
Neymar.
Donadoni.
That
Coming
looks
on
a
the
decent
field,
ball.
Number 7, Gerard Martin.
Maldini.
Number 16,
He
Fermin.
steps in, and that's the end of that.
15,
And it's
Mbappe.
Lopez.
Number
Neymar
22,
providing an outlet on that
Bonucci.
flank. Lopez. Great chance! Oh, well hit. Very well hit, actually. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri has it out wide and in space. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rijkaard. Neymar. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that was vital. Pedri. Now it's Bale. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
pull it. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Knocks it into space. Now it's Neymar. Maldini.
Ghana are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And it's Maldini. Now it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. Lovely feet. And he's heaved it away. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback.
Chance! And he's done it! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already.
Rijkaard.
And this is Berbatov. Gattuso. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dani Olmo. Spread to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. Gattuso. Pull it. And here's Seedorf. Is there any support? He might not need it. Played in. Impressive jump. And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was goal!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Oh, that's delightful. He has found the way through. The ball goes in. Oh, good climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Finds himself getting up there! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And Seedorf! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan have their second corner now. And a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Baresi cuts it out. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Berbatov. Dani Olmo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Berbatov clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
He's looking wide. Drills one in. That could spell Dani Olmo! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance here to counter. And it's Van Basten. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Berbatov. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf is wide and looking to get onto this. Dani Olmo. Raul. Berbatov providing an outlet on that flank. Seedorf deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. Kyle Walker. That's destined for the flank. And this is Shevchenko. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their third corner. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution in progress.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Ibrahimovic gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rijkaard. Zanetti. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Ghana are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Milan get the second half going. Rijkaard. Martin spots it and intercepts. He's beaten the last man. Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Crosses it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Shevchenko. And that is expertly dealt with. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso. And it's Cannavaro. It's not an especially good pass, that. No, that's been intercepted. Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. And this is Shevchenko.
The attendance for this match was
Nicely aimed pass.
80,607.
Dani Olmo. And he's picked out the run. And this is Berbatov. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17, Raul. Number 23, Dani Olmo.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 15, Mbappe.
And that could set him on his way.
Fermin. Number 4, Donadoni.
It's a
Substitution.
jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple...
And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Milan leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Ghana are looking to break at pace. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is Conte. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ghana perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ah, he's given it away. Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's played through for him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Donadoni. Donadoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Martin makes the interception. Neymar. That's going wide left. Now, can they get him away? And they've got a throw. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. And this is Hullet, shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe might just make this. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Lopez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Neymar. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Neymar! Oh, great save by Dida. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
They've played it short. And here's Neymar. Goes for goal!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Fermin has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 19.
Time for a change in
Conte.
personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
And that will be the final act. Ghana illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Raul has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. And here's Griezmann. Raul. Now it's Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. And it's Salah. This is a promising build-up. That has not gone well. Salah. Kante gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. And it's Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. And here's Berbatov. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now, can they get him away? So, no chances falling either way for the time being. Dani Olmo. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann going forward. He shifts, there's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Dani Olmo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Mohamed Salah. And they're back on the ball again. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And claimed it back swiftly. Salah. Berbatov.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Here's a chance! Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Ghana are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Raul clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he was alert to it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ghana clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No way through. Neymar, it's Neymar! And he has kicked it out somehow.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ghana with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's got real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Ghana have their second corner now. Roll! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Kyle Walker.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Camavinga. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well read, nice interception. Dani Olmo, and the counter is on. Half-time getting close now. And that pass just didn't quite work. Camavinga. Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah powering forward here. Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dani Olmo. That's a lovely, delicate pass.
There will be
Oh,
1
this
minute
looks sharp.
added time.
Dani Olmo, great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Raul. Berbatov. Berbatov! Deftly away. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And now,
And we
I'd
are
just
up
like
to the
read
break.
out our fan
Well,
club
both
members
sides
who are
have been
celebrating their
full
birthdays
of
today.
effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution in progress.
That gets us going once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Stood up well to him there. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! And no mistake! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Dani Olmo playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter. Although
He's in one-on-one. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ferdinand defending Bruno Fernandes. He's through on goal here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Neymar. Dani Olmo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ghana clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Messi. Tanucci. And this is Neymar. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Raul. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tchouaméni. O'Shea. Now that's well seen too. Takes the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's just beyond his reach. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United.
He'll try from distance! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely spread. Cristiano Ronaldo. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Messi. Tchouaméni. And this is Berbatov. And it's Berbatov. Now it's Raul. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that was very necessary. Oh, what a ball! He's having a pop! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Getting up there! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Works it forward. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Bronckhorst with the clearance. O'Shea.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to pass it through. That's going to go a long way. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Ghana can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Substitution.
So, into the second half.
Ghana definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave your...
Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Rijkaard, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tchouaméni, Rijkaard. Looking to play him in, and the shot's on here. Real chance! And no mistake. 100 games of service, duly rewarded. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
No, he's missed it.
Del Piero will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Stood up well to him there. Stam. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stam unable to make it happen for all. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rijkaard. And here's Bobatov. Pinches it off him. Stam. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Thinks about the shot. And Del Piero! Oh, crossbar! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries one from
The
range!
attendance for this match was
And he's really put himself on the line
80,953.
here.
Substitution for Ghana.
It's
Number
their second
23,
corner of the game.
Deni Olmo. Number 20, Berbatov. Number 18,
Ghana are looking to go
Coming
forward
on the
now.
field, number 4, Donadoni. Number 15, Mbappe.
Well, that is one way to stop him. No, that's been intercepted. Ghana still have the cards to affect this game. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. O'Shea. Well, that has not gone well. Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Vieira. Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Caught offside that time. Donadoni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he finish? Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he can thump it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Tries a shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Tanucci getting this one clear. It's a good ball out wide. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! Oh,
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Adriano. Ghana can consider themselves just about safe now. Nicely weighted ball. Now a droll. Muscular approach does pay off here. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Ghana clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's in a great position here. And here's Raul. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Last chance,
There will be 5
perhaps.
minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. O'Shea. And here's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. Donadoni. And he's worked it through. Gently lifts it. A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection. About as smooth as it gets. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. How smart was... And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do.